Motley to serve the order, which required that she be detained at the women's prison in Arouca for 60 days. She paid the debt. During a brief hearing before CPSAD yesterday, Phillips attorney Brent Winter applied to discharge a committal order because of Motley's payment on August 28. According to the evidence in the case, Philip retained Motley as she filed a lawsuit over her son Kareem Richards' debt several years ago. Philip eventually obtained a default judgment and received $360,000 in compensation. Philip subsequently brought a professional misconduct complaint against Motley after she withheld $113,000 of the payment she received on Philip's behalf. In June 2017, the disciplinary committee of the Law Association upheld Philip's claim and fined Motley $10,000. Motley was also ordered to clear her debt to Philip. The Law Association actually acting. Motley appealed the decision, but as the appeal was about to be heard by appellate judge Mark Mohammed, in December 2018, she withdrew it and agreed to pay the money in 2 installments. Motley was also ordered to pay the $4,000 in legal costs Philip incurred in defending the appeal. In May last year, Motley said $10,000 as she claimed that she was in the process of selling a parcel of land to clear the debt. After the deadline was making the final installment elapsed, Philip brought the application under Section 32D of the Debtors Act to have Motley imprisoned over her failure to abide by the judgment. CPSAD had also ordered Motley to pay an additional $7,500 in legal costs, which Philip had to incur for bringing the subsequent legal challenge. You know, too often we hear lawyers and monies that was paid in connection with some kind of judgment, and the person or persons who should receive not getting it. This is happening for years. It's now coming to the forefront, but it's happening for years. And I am saying this morning, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again this morning, we have to relook the way we do things. If I take a lawyer, why, if the judgment is in the sum of X, Y, or Z, why must the lawyer collect that money on my behalf? Some kind of other arrangement have to be made. This is happening for too long. That lawyers, monies are paid to them, and then they want to skim the money to give you a little bit, and they're going and call for all kind of things you have to pay for. Why don't the court just put some kind of mechanism in place, some process in place, that you find out from everything is being sent to the courts, your invoices, your this, your that, your the other, and you just make out to the lawyer whatever the money has to be paid and whatever compensation, and the balance goes to the person, go and collect the check and deposit the check into the bank account. This thing where all the time the lawyer collecting this money, and every time it could never reach the people. They always have to be a bacchanal. Some of it we don't hear about, you know, because some people get fed up and they give up. But when will this end? We hear about this too long, and we have too much of undisciplined attorneys in this country. Might be in the world, but I can only talk for Trinidad and Tobago. They take your money, and when it's time for court, you can't find them, and then some of them just disappear. a continuation of a scam that continue to go on with land grabbing. You have attorneys who doing fraudulent things, making fraudulent deeds, and all of that. I don't understand. So sometimes I ask myself, who we really should turn to? Sometimes you think you're going to the police for help. The police helping to get you killed. And from one thing to the other. The prison is always something. If you decide this is what your career is going to be, then you need to live up to it. I am sure it have people out there can call in this morning to give us stories of lawyers that they would have paid money to represent them in matters, and some of the time they don't see them. After they pay them in full, you can't find them. They're always busy. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's like, you know, it's better you go to court and try your own case for yourself. The lines are open this morning. Let's discuss this matter. This is something going on for too long. 342-0081, 4780595, 1718-874-3860. I'm sure there are a number of persons out there who have a story to tell. And while we on that, Bacchanal and mayhem, people and the land and the, you know, look, caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Sharon. Hello?
Yes, caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I'd like to say morning to you, morning to Trinidad and Tobago. And I'd like to let everybody know that we still have hope, we still have love in this country. Now, Sharon, I want to say something. I want to tell you thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Because, you know, this situation where lawyers representing, people have to understand that, yes, we go to the lawyer because we believe that they could give us some form of assistance, right? But when it comes to getting redress from them, they take advantage of us. For example, my wife's grandmother died in 2012, right? They went to a particular lawyer to help out with the situation with reference to retrieving monies that was in the grandmother's account and stuff like that, right? We are in 2020, and this lawyer hasn't done anything so far because my wife went with my mother-in-law to find out about it. And while she was there, right, my wife worked at the court, and the lawyer telling her that they filed the papers, right? When she checked it, they haven't filed any documents. And the lawyer is telling her now, well, when you go down to Port of Spain and High Court, whatever information that you get, come back and tell me. So in other words, he was using my wife to do his job for her, his job. You understand? My wife said no. She asked for the documents. When she got the documents, no documents was filed. So Sean, I'm glad that you brought it up, and I hope that people follow up on it. And I believe that it's time that people stand up to these lawyers and them, because we have confidence in them, but yet still they're digging out everybody's eyes. So Sean, I just want to say thanks, and I hope that people come out and support you with everything that you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. And that's laziness. That is high-class laziness. I am sure he would have collected money to go and do whatever searches or whatever he have to do. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, good morning.
Morning.
That's what that gentleman talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I have the same experience because we paid the lawyer $7,000. He have one child to put the house and car on that one child name. Nothing. The family take everything. The house, the car, whatever he had in the account, everything. And we have proof that it's one child he have. The family take everything. The lawyer just take the money up to this day since 27.
How old the child is?
Right now he's 45 years. You understand? Nothing was done. So these lawyers and them just taking we money and we trust in them. They're not doing anything to help us. Sharon, I wish I could get your number and I will call you to give you an experience that is happening right now, but I can't put it on the air with a lawyer. You understand? Sharon, you stay safe and have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. Guys, you can call the 478-0595. I hope I'm calling the right thing. So let me call it for myself to make sure is the number I call in. Yeah, that is the number. Caller, but it's called Bruce.
Sharon.
Yeah, morning.
I can't remember how long we stopped paying land and building taxes. But I want to pay mine. And if people think they're saving money, they're not saving money. We are losing money because we're not sure if the land is ours still. So if you're not paying taxes and somebody claim your land, you don't even know where to go if you still have your land in your name or if somebody else take it and doing business with it. And I think it's time enough for them to bring back this land and building taxes. From the time I was a child, my great whoever it is, they were paying taxes, and I don't see why it is we had to stop paying taxes for what we have. Or we'll get water and lights and all these things if we don't pay taxes. Budget coming up. Where we expect to get the money from to run the country? Okay.
Hold on, guys. Hold on for me. I tell you, in this place, there's only games people play. Caller, good morning.
That's Charles. A couple of things, all right? And one of the things I want to say to this one, the charges.
Caller, I'm not hearing you at all. You're not singing it, singing muzzle.
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, Sharon. You know?
A little better.
Yes, Sharon. They're charging a certain amount of money. Let's say they charge us $7,000 to fight this case, right? You really need them. Now you go into court. While you're going to court, you're paying them. You give them some money, right? You're paying them. Every week, you keep on going, you're paying them. And Sharon, every time you go to court, you have to give them $2,000, $1,500. Sharon, by the time the case is done, you know what's going on? It's because you pay them over $20,000. And other than that, Sharon, I had a situation where I had a matter before the court, and I was paying this lawyer every week. Sharon, you know what I ended up with? The magistrate decided she's going to put the case to trial. Okay, it went to trial. I won the case without my lawyer being there. Sharon, when I called the lawyer, I told him what went on, the findings in the matter. The lawyer turned and told me, well, here what happened. The balance of money that you have for me, you have to pay me. I said, brother man, here what's going on? You wasn't there to represent me. I had to stand up for myself. I know you want me to pay you. Sharon, these are some of the things that is going on with these lawyers and them. And I believe that they have to stand up. You see the judiciary had to put some of these lawyers in their place. And other than that, Sharon, we the people in country, because we have an attitude where we just say, we can't eat the money, we need the help. But Sharon, there are times when you go to court and the magistrate tell you plain out, if you don't have a lawyer, I don't want to hear you. You understand? And I could understand because some people is going to just waste the court time. But the magistrate, I understand to some people when they go to court, right, Sharon? And they realize you cannot crap some of these lawyers talking. These lawyers are not going to represent you. They're going to beg. They're going to beg, Sharon. You understand? Sharon, something really has to be done. This is a beautiful country, but I'm telling you, we spoiling it. It has nothing to do with the government. It has to do with the people. And unless the people stand up and they say enough is enough and get out of this stupid mentality, what we going to do, we carry the money, then we're going to be living like this for the rest of our natural life. Have a good evening, morning, Sharon.
Thank you very much. Sure I say in the writing? You sure it's 478-0595? 478-0595. Okay. Had to laugh. He's in this place. Ay, Lord. Give me patience. I tell you. Caller, good morning. Sorry about that. Paula, good morning.
Sharon, I'm sorry I'm calling in so often. Anyhow, I ain't going to stay long. No, you know sometimes I say my mother said, not to say I ain't get father, you know, my father grew up, all of us grew up together. But my father used to be at work, so my mother used to talk things because those days housewives were not going out to work. She told us always try not to do anything to go to courthouse. You're going with the right and come out back wrong. And she always said, don't take up anything that doesn't belong to you. It's not the right thing. That is stealing. And you know, since I was wondering when last we paid land and building taxes, 2009. Government changed 2010. Was that a plan when they came in? That is what they want to do? Not to charge any taxes up taxes? Anyhow. Okay, Sharon.
Okay, my darling.
Take care.
You know, somewhere this morning I saw an article of just now of somebody asking, and she said land and building taxes. Okay.
Is my number calling you?
Yeah. What number is that? Also, it changed back, Papa. I tell you, only games, you know, games. Can't take that deceit, no? Guys, you can call us on 771-1791, Jesus Lord. 771-1791, 342-0081. And let me apologize, apparently the number was changed and nobody told me anything, so we just continue telling you. So you can call us on 771-1791 or 342-0081. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Now, yeah, they have an association they call Legal Association that a fellow who is right to the papers often heading the Law Association. Now, if you have a complaint, they tell you go to the Law Association. But when you reach to the Law Association, it's there on a wrong start. It's write this letter to who, think this letter, they look to compromise the thing and everything till you get fed up and sometimes leave it alone. I had a matter with a high-profile lawyer at some time. And he charged me some money, and he could be never there for the case when the case was so and called. Till the case was thrown out because after 15 callings, he never appeared. But I paid him $7,500. When I went for my money back, he told me about I engaged him and that didn't happen, and he said he same thing, and I will have to appeal the case because he thrown out and all kind of thing. Well, I tell him one thing. I say, here what happened. It have people outside there who are working, and it's cheaper to hire them than hire you. I get back my money in 3 days' time. Now, I had to support to that extent to get back my money. But these fellas and them not easy. Another thing again, this land thing. We have a law in Trinidad here which I think we have to, people landowners should agitate for changing. You see this thing they call adverse possession? You see your name and you have a piece of land and you may leave it for your children or thing. So you die when they was young and they coming up. Somebody see it there and they think and they say, well, after 16 years, the government say, well, you could take it and you apply for it for adverse possession. They put some fine print in the papers that you can't see, and next thing your land title change. They say if it's government, it's 20 years, but government could still take it because they say, well, they want it for public use or something. So see that, people lost in the land like that in this country because of that. But I think the Law Association really do so and encouraging this dirtiness that we have in the country with them lawyers and them. And I feel it's time that we put some focus on them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. All right, guys, so the number has changed back to 771-1791, 342-0081, 771-1791, 342-0081, and the foreign number 718 or 1-718-874-3860. Caller. Okay. So guys, we're taking your calls. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning, Sharon Felix.
Good morning.
Bruce Wayne, loyal listeners of Titans of Democracy, 91.9. Sharon Felix, remember right now, we have a former Attorney General and another lawyer before the courts concerning matters with lawyers and these ridiculous fees that these lawyers charging, well, I say innocent people to appear with them before a magistrate or a judge. These people, according to Ms. Rowley, only try and scout out problems so that all you wouldn't have to have a lawyer before the courts. Keep all your money in all your pocket. They are liars, not lawyers. Because sometimes you give them your information and they twist it and turn it before the magistrate, and in the end, you might even end up guilty instead of being innocent, and they're telling you sorry. These are things that are going on. I had a little matter with somebody when I reach in court, and you know, a lawyer just come and decide on me, I appearing for you before the magistrate, plead guilty. If you was showing him Sharon Felix. This is what's going on with them outside there. Set of games they're playing with people's life concerning judgment and sentence and conviction. They don't care about you. They care about the money that they get. It had let me say, an inquiry in some matter, and an English judge come and tell public of Trinidad and Tobago, these lawyers ain't doing nothing, and some of the fees $2,500 for 1 hour. This is the kind of things that's going on in this country. Who could pay that? Now, that is not my real point. My point is the budget we're coming up, Ms. Felix, and my interest is in housing. I want the government to put money in housing. You see the South Key project that they wanted to give the Chinese, give some local contractor that, and let all the able-bodied men in these areas who are skilled and who want skill get to work on this project. Canada burned down so long, Ms. Felix. Up to now, they can't refurbish Canada. The decanting centers areas where they're having right up in Pleasant Road up there, all them areas they could put housing, a little 4-story in all the areas which are the decanting houses, was because that was there two-story, but we are saying they could make it up to 4-story because concrete is going up now. Housing is the main economy mover right now with agriculture. And I think that will be the way for the government to go. The road is good, I know, but I know housing is a $1 million investment for a 1,000-year program. That is how long a house would be for people to live in then. And concerning the property tax, Dr. Rowley, go in the parliament with the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority bill again and let people know how these people on the other side, they don't want people to know that the properties that they have, they don't want to pay nothing for it. And according to people, when they go Canada, they go America, they go England, anywhere they go outside, they have to pay property tax because that is in the jurisdiction legislation. And please, people, just stay focused in the parliament every time it has parliament session. Thank you very much, Mr. Aaron Felix.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
And morning, Sharon, and morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Sharon, no majority at the times, right, when a lawyer win a civil matter for you, and there's a payout. They also award payments to the lawyer that has to be true. And then according, a matter of fact, most of them lawyers and them, they always take a percentage of what was the payout. But for lawyers and them to collect the funds, put it in their account, and pretend that nothing is there, and like, for instance, like Ramdeen, and you're not hearing any disciplinary action taken against them from the Law Association, which is the body to deal with those kind of things, right? But the same Law Association knew, because of how the Constitution is written, knew they can deal with the CJ in the manner that they wanted to deal with him. They even took it so far to the Privy Council and back, and hoping that the Prime Minister, and tried to put pure pressure on the Prime Minister to come out and act. And the Prime Minister held his ground, and they criticized him on all the radio stations and them. And they knew it was not in their bounds to do something like that. But here it is, we have lawyers and we have citizens complaining, and some of the treatment is dished out by some of those unscrupulous lawyers. Lawyers representing dead men. Lawyers cut and pasting records from the prison. Lawyers who have charges against them, serious criminal charges, and they still appear before the magistrate court and the high court. And what the Law Association has to say about that? Absolutely nothing. I think they should scrap that Law Association, because it really doesn't make any sense at all. Because what they do is, they recycle one another. So each chamber send up a representative, and they vote in who it is, and they go on inside there, they sit down here, and they do the same thing. You don't think the president of the Law Association has done that in the past? A matter of fact, if you open his closet, the amount of skeletons that you will see, the things that he have done unscrupulously in the past. But yeah, he still end up the president of the Law Association. And for the next meeting to elect a new one, look at the background of that one too. Right now in this law, our laws need a serious revamping on the side where the lawyers and them is concerned. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
Remember there was a case at one time in the papers where this lawyer from the Canada area said the Jean and Dinah leave her property for him. right?
Mhm.
Right now, he lock up in jail right now, that lawyer.
You lie.
Yes, our Harvey boy always be smoking a cigarette. I ain't calling no name, but Harvy boy. So these lawyers them have too much tricks. Okay, have a nice day.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Thank you.
And you know, you're going to them with a deal that you got. You got a deal, so you're going to the lawyer, mainly for property and so on. So they start going down with you, helping you to do all these searches and things. Next thing is because the land deal squash, something happened. Next thing you see them buy the property under your nose and you ain't know nothing. I don't know how and how to trust people in this time. Oh yes. So Trinidad and Tobago. That's how the cookie crumble. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to my two celebrities and TNT. How are you all
Good
doing?
morning, my darling. I'm good.
That's good. Morning,
I'm fighting to
Morning.
understand some things in this place, but I don't know when I will try to understand, but I'm fighting now.
Listen, Sharon, I just got up and I didn't hear the whole story, but I'm hearing about the taxes. Listen, I just always say, people in Trinidad and Tobago does not know how easy they have it compared to up in New York and things. They're talking about taxes. House taxes up there? Oh my goodness, and when they do raise it, it doesn't even know. If you pay it through your mortgage, you see your mortgage raised when you call the finance, because taxes raised because of this and that and this. Well, my daughter lives in Long Island there. They pay close to $10,000 in taxes for the year.
A year, that's US, eh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My mortgage, I'm finished paying for one of my homes, and I still have to pay 6,000 something taxes a year. Because although your mortgage, you finish your mortgage, you have to pay taxes and insurance, you know. And it keep rising up and down, and you got to pay. There's not a choice, because when you don't pay your house tax, you miss a couple months, you lost your house. The government take yours and that's it. So these people doesn't know how easy they have it down here. And everything else is tax up there. You know, your own money you have saving, like something like, I don't know if you have like 401k and all those things. And if you don't take out a certain amount every month, they take out money from it. The state take out money.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have to draw the whole amount, they take out a lot of taxes too. So everything is taxes, so you'll have it so good down here, you know. Anyway, I just called to put in my thing.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Blues, don't forget my CD, please.
Blues, you hear that? Do not forget.
Okay, love you guys. God bless you and your families and all the
my
time.
dear.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. You ever doing something and you're all excited to get up and get into that because it's something you want and you like to do, and sometimes when you realize the mess and the games playing, you just feel like despondent. You're not feeling that anymore.
And the hurtful thing about it is, you know, everybody will be upset that you feel that way.
Yeah, you know, I don't understand when you're doing things in a particular way, or when you're running a business. Let me say it like that. You have a business place and anything, and you're running a business. Your management has to always be on top of things. But when the management and the CEO, let's say the managing director and the CEO knocking glass and drinking and niming together, or the CEO, let's say the manager afraid to do things because the CEO will come and undo it or rough you up. You know, you just get despondent. You're in business. So you're just waiting for your salary to come every month or every fortnight or every week. They just do business. And sometimes, you know, you get up and you're eager. God are coming out. And when you reach, You just get despondent, distasteful. Boy, I just sit down here and my mind run on something. Caller, good morning.
Sharon Phillips, good morning to you, my dear.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, thank God it's in the Brucey. Good morning.
Morning.
Sharon Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
You got a clip yet at Labor Day in New York?
Yes, Papa, you.
You see people lying on the ground, you hear bo.
I see a child, I see somebody
what
else.
child, girl? The child, oh Lord, and he bawling, Jesus, God, Father. Oh Lord, Sharon, it's only God and God knows. And what we asking for when it's Carnival in Trinidad and with this sickness going on, Sharon, have a good day. Bruce, have a good day, my dear.
You too, take care.
All right, guys. So the numbers you're calling 342-0081, 342-0081, or you're calling 771-1791. That's it, right? 771-1791. I'm not sure if the 466 number working.
No, I never get nothing on that.
All right, so you're calling 771-1791. And the overseas number 1718-874-3860. And you can get us live. We're streaming on YouTube. So you can go to Street live stream and find us on YouTube. Jenny, good morning.
Hi, morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Morning.
This thing with this land thing, it kind of hits me close. I promise not to talk about it, but it's a good friend of mine. Her grandfather left 8 acres of land for them. I wouldn't say where it is. 8 acres of land. And I encourage her to get all the documents and stuff and see how best she could see about it for her and her sisters and them. She took 3 years to get all the documents. Everything I tell her to get, she went and get. She had a big bag, everything. And she was sent to a lawyer who will deal with that. Every document he asked for, she had it. Everything. So they didn't have to search anything. And after about a year, they got a hearing in the High Court. And Ms. Felix, I'm going to tell you, they went and they was going on everything, and when they did get the day to go to court and all that, you know what it has happened? The judge threw the case. You know why he threw it out? Not because she did anything wrong, you know. Her lawyers were supposed to file certain documents in the court. The judge called out the days when his clerk called them to tell them bring this and to file this, and they never come. And he told them in the court, he says, because of all your he saw all the lawyers all taking money from people and all the clients losing case, not because the clients went from, because all they're failing to do what all they have to do. But Felix, the only thing I didn't do when I come with that court is cuss. I went into that lawyer and I let her know, you don't do people those things, because my friend's sister came down from England and nearly faint outside the court. Because not because of anything wrong they do, you know, because the lawyers did not go and file the documents that they were supposed to file inside the court. And because of that now, she's there. I start to get on the lawyer, I get full of water, and I tell her, don't do people those things. What it is, all they doing those things for the woman have all she document, all they not to get nothing. She had everything, and all the part was to do. It's just to file these things inside the court so that the judge will be able to hear this case and nothing. Well, I tell her, they said they will try and get her next date and thing. I tell her anytime they get the date, I come in and read, I call in all of them name, you know. I put it all over Facebook and tell people don't go to that law firm. But I'm waiting to see still. Some of these lawyers need to do the right thing because they're devastate people. I feel if I wasn't there, she and she sister might have faint. She just stand up there watching because she wants to understand what's going on. So I have to be asking all kind of questions. These lawyers and them, all they're making money. All they're living like millionaires in this country. And poor people coming to only for help to get the land that their family leave for them. And because they're not to walk around with the law and all them things, all they're doing all kind of thing and making these people lose their family property. And then all of us turn about African people and have nothing. It's not that African people have nothing, you know. When they go to Ole to get what their family leave for them, Ole not doing it the right way. And then when we turn around, we see the other race who have it, because another race living in the woman land and only building big house. No matter how she get things to put them, to stop them, they're still building. So it's not African people that have nothing. It's because African people sometimes have the money to pay the 30,000 and the 40,000. All they just want for them to fight the case. And because of that, all they doesn't want to do it pro bono and make some arrangement after. And all just make the people lose the land and then turn about we have nothing. We have plenty, but we have nobody to help me to get it. But Felix, this thing really dear to me, you know, because it upset me. It's 8 acres of land, you know. Flat land that has light on it, you know, Miss Felix. 8 acres of land. And this woman now in that situation, she's waiting to see if they can get an exam date in the court. Well, if they don't get it, they come in and raid and apply, and everybody all over Facebook are going to put it, because they mustn't do people them kind of thing. The woman had all she documents. Every document they asked her, she put it into she bag. Them are all shocked. They don't have to search nothing. Nothing they don't have to search. But see, like, that thing should be so dear to me. This thing is so close to me. Because we're always talking about African people and land, and we have nothing like to sell. She don't want to sell nothing. She want the family, she says everybody to live comfortable, build a little place and all that, and can't get it. All the African people have nothing. Talk the truth. The truth is some of the lawyers that make sure we lost, we think that let's sell it. Make sure the Indian people get it and we are nothing. Mr. Alex, I go on before I start a course here this morning.
Don't curse. You have to do like me. I'm taking everything very, very easy with a pinch of salt and I'm stopping worrying myself. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
I'm calling. I have a concern. I have a fridge that I took out from Standard.
Caller,
And,
caller.
Hello?
Caller.
Yes?
I wouldn't advise you to call the people name here, please.
Oh, sorry. I have a fridge that I took out, right? And it's a year now since November. And it's so common happen that it's spoiled. It's spoiled. No, it's spoiled. The technician came about 2 days ago and he checked the fridge. Yesterday when I called them to find out, well, what transpired, if they come in to fix the fridge, they tell me it had ants in it and they can't fix, and that is not part of the contract or something like that, and they weren't able to fix. So I am explaining, and cannot spoil the fridge. So what am I supposed to do? So
Wait, hold on. Where the ants was?
The ants, it had under the board, because it's a kind of computerized fridge. The thing is on top of the fridge itself, and the under the board it has like a plate under the board. So they are saying that it's ants and they can't fix it. So when they told me that they can't fix it, I called somebody else because I need my fridge. It's a whole month now we're down. When the guy come, the ants that they're talking about in the fridge is dust. You know, like those kind of sugary, brownish kind of dust like. That is what. So I call them back and I let them know. Well, the next man come and the fridge, he said that there's dust in the fridge. That is not ants, because it's ants in the first place would have been moving as soon as you touch whatever it is.
How did dust or whatever get into the fridge?
Well, on top of the thing is like a little spacey little holes from the cover. It have like where air, a little vent where air could go into the fridge.
Is it
but
that,
they are saying,
wait, hold on. Is it that you have ants in your house?
Well, that was I was trying to find out. To have no ants in the house. But it does, because I take out seeing that the other person come now and check the fridge for me, and I call them back to say, well, why the man make false report that there is ants in the fridge? So which meaning now, because somebody else come and check it out for me. I break the
agreement and the warranty.
Yeah, something like that. So my fridge, a new fridge, I must say I have about $3,000 again on the fridge. $8,000 already paid on it.
So wait.
The board you're speaking about is a wooden board or is plastic?
I think it's plastic.
But
the board is plastic.
Well, it's not ants, it's dust, but the dust they're talking about, that's something, I don't know.
No, but it's not where the dust is not on the board, you know. It's below the board. So I'm working. I think and pay for this fare. I had to explain the lady. I get upset. I said my fridge is a whole month now because at first, remember, I don't know how to go in. When she said ants in the fridge, I mean that is nature. You can't tell ants where to go. So I thought ants was really there and the fridge is when the guy opened it. I said, even though ants in the fridge, that cannot spoil because I want to believe, I know technician, that up on top of there does be warm. So maybe when the month pass, the ants must get up there but not realizing it's dust that gets inside her because it have an open kind of vent that dust could get in. And I live in the bush too. It's not to say I live in, I live in the bush.
Lord Father Jesus.
And you can have no ants, no ants. Yeah, I have real little churn. Yeah, always clean. To have no ants is dust. That in I had to take out a picture on my own to make sure to let them see once I want to know where to go for this help.
Which area you dealt with?
Say, which area? Port of Spain.
What the hell is this?
So they're not fixing my fridge. When I call her the second scene that I break the whatever it is, she's telling me she's going to call me. I have to pay for the board and I have to pay for the technician. I understand, and those boards is about $3,000. I don't have that kind of money. Me working no way.
What brand of fridge is that?
It's a LG. The LG with the little water, you could press on their water on it.
We know the streets because we talk to them.
Call me, but I'll call you.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our shows.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Rest, relax, rejuvenate, and revitalization healing treatment for both males and females suffering from all aches and pains. A special offer for the month of July for $200. Choose from any one of these treatments: neck and shoulder massage, poor circulation, and arthritic treatment. Contact 336-4935 or 492-7397 for more information.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Reyes Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
But wait, who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared? Denzel, stop washing the car! A hurricane coming!
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panel.
Yes, because you know here does flood. Come, let us move the appliances upstairs, come.
Us, okay.
Wait, Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand, yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. TearTech, the power to make it work.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast on the street 919 FM and online at Street TV. In the headlines, the 2021 budget will be presented on October 5th. Our former finance minister predicts a bleak outlook for TNT. 3 more people die from COVID-19 on Monday. And internationally,
rise in UK COVID-19 cases a great concern.
And now for the details. The 2021 national budget will be presented in the House of Representatives on October 5th. This was confirmed by the Ministry of Finance in a release on Monday. The ministry said business organizations, trade unions, and other interest groups are being asked for recommendations on the fiscal measures and initiatives they would like to see in the 2021 budget, keeping in mind the current restricted financial constraints. Finance Minister Colin Imbert assured that all recommendations will be given careful consideration. 2 days after the PNM won the August 10th general election, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley had said the national budget will be the first order of business of his new administration. Dr. Rowley also said TNT's future is bright, but there are some difficult days ahead within the next 2 years. He announced that allocations for digitization, youth and agriculture would be seen in the upcoming budget. In other news, former minister in the Ministry of Finance, Mariana Brown, has suggested that the economic outlook for Trinidad and Tobago is bleak. He suggested that the IMF be the best option at this point unless the government is prepared to make some serious changes. The former senator said that with the current pandemic, the country appears to be heading in the same direction as other Caribbean islands, such as Barbados and Jamaica. With the budget being presented on October 5th, Brown advised the government against raising taxes, but noted that it is a possibility. In more news, Trinidad and Tobago recorded 2 additional COVID-19 deaths on Monday evening, taking the number of deaths in 24 hours to 3 and the total figure to 37. According to the Ministry of Health's 6 p.m. virus update, the latest deaths are both adult males with pre-existing health conditions. The ministry also stated that 23 additional people have tested positive for COVID-19 from samples taken during the period August 28th to September 6th. One of the patients is said to be in Tobago. To date, 2,277 people have been infected with the virus locally. Active cases have risen to 1,506 and 734 people have been discharged from the hospital. 25,400 samples have been submitted to the Caribbean Public Health Agency, UWI, and other local sites for testing. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
The latest surge in coronavirus infections across the UK is of great concern, warned England's Deputy Chief Medical Officer. Professor Jonathan Van Tam said people have relaxed too much over the summer and they have got to start thinking that the virus is very serious again. If not, he warned that the UK will have a bumpy ride over the next few months. The professor said that infections among younger people in EU countries had later filtered through to older age groups. On Sunday, UK authorities announced 2,988 new cases, the highest figure since the 22nd of May, while a further 2,948 cases were reported on Monday. France and Spain are among a number of European countries that have seen a sharp rise in coronavirus cases in recent weeks, after lockdown restrictions were eased and testing for the disease was ramped up. And that was a look at our international news for this morning.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, predominantly hot and sunny conditions, despite some showers developing by late morning in a few areas. There is the 60% medium chance of a heavy shower or thunderstorm over northern areas of Trinidad during the early afternoon. See slight waves up to 1.4 meters in open waters near calm and sheltered areas. It is currently 34 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And now for a recap of our headlines. The 2021 budget will be presented on October 5th. A former finance minister predicts a bleak outlook for TNT. 3 more people die from COVID-19 on Monday, and internationally,
rise in the UK COVID-19 cases a great concern.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. news on the Street 919 FM and online on Street TV. Stay tuned for Tobago News at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Ah, yeah. Tell me what. Tell me what.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that was on news at 7. And of course, we want to go back to the lines because I have the young lady holding on. So I don't want her to feel I forgot. Go ahead, caller. Caller.
She likes you in a way.
It looks so. Caller. All right.
Tell me why.
Well, it's kind of, I don't understand. Bruce, there was one time I bought a television.
Mm-hmm. You're laughing. That can't be good.
I buy the television. When the television had 1 month, the television cut off. Not even a month, a lie. 2 weeks, the television cut off and wouldn't come back on. So I proceeded back to the place where I bought. I ain't gonna tell you where. I went back to the place where I bought the television. And I said to the supervisor, whoever, what was the problem? It just cut off. I said, I ain't touch nothing. I put it back in the box and I bring it. I went with a friend of mine named Carl Bompart, yes. When we went, they tell me that they can't do anything. We have to carry it to service. Where is right?
Yeah, I'm following you so far.
When I went to service, they tell me I have to leave the TV and they can't tell me how long it will take, but I'll have to keep checking. I say, true? I say, wait, give me back the TV. I went back inside of the store. It's a big place, eh? I went back inside of the store and I rested on one of the table and I asked to see the manager or the supervisor. Well, I looking around, eh? So when I check, I say, but wait now, it's half an hour we here. And like nobody not coming. I started to talk, raise my voice a little louder. Started to talk now like I can't hear me, hearing it, but too low. Well, Carl Bompart started to sing. I want my money back. I want my money back. This TV not working today. I want my money back. Hard, eh? Shame. But when I watch people in the store now, it was near Christmas, so real people shopping there. People start to, what happened? I say, what happened? Well, I join the chorus now. We want we money back. Loud, very loud. I start a quarrel. I say, and I ain't leaving here today until I get my money back. I don't want no TV. 2 weeks. The TV cut off for itself. I ain't touched nothing in the TV, and I have a warranty. And when I bought this TV, I didn't buy a second-hand TV for nobody to come and choke up in it and tell me that I pay for a brand new TV. And make it worse at the time the store was saying if you find something that they have you buy something and you went to another place and see it cheaper, they will rebate you. I say, and I went somewhere and see the same TV for $500 less. I want my money and I want it today. Now that time I didn't know how to make a live, eh? As a matter of fact, in them time it didn't have the Android phone yet. We had the phone booth. Right. So I saved my money, run my susu. Yes, I run my susu, not pyramid. And I get my money and I buy my TV. My children happy, you know. When that boy start to sing, he said, I take out my shirt. He stay in the vest. And he said, I'm going down, eh? Just now I might end up with nothing with the TV on my head. I say, oh, God. Immediately, I'm talking about, so half an hour they had us standing up there because like, they couldn't find the manager. She was invisible, so they couldn't find her. But when the bacchanal started, within 10 minutes of the bacchanal, loud, and everybody now started circling out. What happened? And we started to tell them, hear them, oh, go on, we was going. I said, no, don't buy it. They come out. Proceed to the cashier. Do you have the bill? I say, no. I give the bill, and the person who I give the bill go on to call the manager. Whole half an hour going on at 3/4. They went, pull it up in the system, and give me back my money. I leave this TV right where spot it was.
You know, they would have probably given somebody that same TV.
If they're going and refurbish that TV, put it in the box with everything and give it to them. You see me, I am getting fed up of people, fed up of these stores, and don't feel online too, you know. When you're buying things online too, it's problems, you know.
Lord Father, I don't know why she just opened up my
I
car.
buy a computer, a laptop online, touchscreen Lenovo, your girl. Next thing, the computer just stays waiting coming on. Carry to fix. They say the motherboard or whatever you call it, that gone. But the computer it makes 6 months. So they sell me a refurbished computer. So all of that too, you have to be careful buying online. Because you ain't sure what you're buying. Yeah? So, let them go ahead. You have something to say?
These stores, right, they need to step up the game a little bit. You see this pandemic that we in? I could tell you, Franco, man, there are a lot of stores that I could start a name that I am no longer dealing with. And if I start to say the names of some of these stores...
Oh, God, don't say it,
They go run here in the radio station quick and say, oh, God, not the Titans, because if the Titans touch you, and the Titans have to touch you in the wrong way...
Oh, God.
Problems in your life.
Don't say it,
But let me tell you something. God forbid that the government has to shut down this country again for any length of time. Because I'm telling you, I am about to clear that account that I talked to you about the other day. And I am telling you, I am no longer dealing with these individuals.
Or they call me when they go in and buy any products and I guide all the way to go in.
Right? Yeah, call Bruce too, because there are some companies, they don't care that the country was locked down for 3 months. They was ramping up your thing, although they had no way for you to pay them. Right? And a lot of people complaining about it, but I soak a little bit because I realize we didn't seem to be dealing with them again. So, nonetheless, but tell you something. All are not nice to people, right? Because it's we the people have to keep all you online, okay? So you need to deal with the people that better. Call and let people know, listen to me, come in and let us restructure the payments for your account, seeing that we were 3 months down, right? Don't call people or send no bailiff to call nobody to tell them they come in to repossess. No, look, Sharon Felix, better you take a call or something, because the wrong thing coming out today to come up, because that is nonsense.
They say anyhow.
That is nonsense. When I call the rep and say, but listen to me, look, you explaining something to me here that nobody called to say anything. I say when only want all the money, only calling, and that is the next thing too. Don't ask people for pay slip, job letter, see when they get in their salary. But start an account somewhere between just before the end of the month and the middle of the month, somewhere that you start an account at that point in time, and then every month you're calling them, your thing due to pay. That is nonsense. The reason why I'm bringing in my pay slip and my job letter is for you to see when I am collecting my salary, so you will know, okay, check we month end, we go get the item month end, so we go start the account from there. Right? That is the smart thing to do. And how to be calling on people phone every minute. Where am I getting money from? Oh, look, Sharon, I'm telling you, I go say the wrong thing, you know.
Don't do that. People, you can find us on YouTube, Street live stream. Please share the live stream so other people, all our Facebook persons who are not seeing us at this time, you can see us on YouTube. Apparently, like, my numbers is not important at all again. What's going on? Lord.
Facebook bacchanal is a real bacchanal.
I tell you. Caller, good morning. Well, I'll go up on my Facebook. Caller, good morning.
Yes, and good morning to you, Ms. Felix, and to Bruce and your loved ones.
Good morning. If you can talk a little louder, I'll be very happy.
Yes, well, good morning to you, Bruce, and your loved ones.
Good morning.
I am a former technician. I was in trade for 60-something years. And the only way you can lose your warranty once your place is under warranty is if once your place is only way to get somebody to come and repair it.
Oh.
You lost your warranty.
But that is what I know.
If you get somebody come and check your fridge without changing any part, you cannot lose your warranty.
But that is what I trying to understand.
Boy.
Your warranty. Right? So, what do you call it?
and check it for you. Tell us all.
The advantage of it is because the people is unaware of the situation. So that lady, she did not do anything wrong by having somebody to look at her first. They did not prepare it. So she's still entitled to her warranty. Thank you very much for this contribution.
Thank you very much. I wonder if we have some lawyers want to do a little pro bono, boy. Some people doesn't have nobody, oh gosh, to represent them.
Along your radio, please.
No, boy. I can't take that. I can't take that. Guys, I tell all you, we have headphones in our ears directly in my eardrum. Just now I walk in, I hear my grandchildren. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
How are you going, good?
I'm good.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
I've been listening all the time.
How is your children?
Everybody good. Just Vanessa, well, she's still in mute. She don't really talk and thing, but she coming on. She just, we just continuing to pray for her. She's seeing the doctors as usual. Next week she have to go Pleasantville Health Center to see the psychiatrist. So she coming on.
How old is she now?
She's 17. The 17th of December coming, she will be 18.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but she hanging in there. She hanging in.
Okay.
Yeah. A long time I tried calling the 466 number and I wasn't getting through at all. I realized
Boy, I know what to tell you about them numbers now, but we just give you 2 this morning.
Yeah.
Work with that. The numbers that's work invisible here.
Yeah, well, this one I realized I said, I'm going to try and call and see if I get you. But what I really called for too is I was listening to this girl, Jenny. Jenny was talking this morning, I think, and she was talking about the land and the lawyers and thing, and taking people property when when people trying to go to them to get good justice and they're not getting that, and it's not now they've been doing that. That is thing years it's been going on, that they've been stifling especially African people with the property and cannot get through when they go to them, and when you go there they case throw out and all kind of stupidness, and then next thing you see somebody else get a property, some Indian person, and that is something, it's a very serious thing that people need. We need to get on top of that game with these lawyers that are doing that. You understand? That is something real serious, because people losing their property, you understand, through these lawyers, and then what very crooked. And we can't afford that to happen, because at the end of the day, it come like a whole set of African people just out of the streets. So thank God for God giving this government the opportunity again to straighten things out. And the other thing is that this COVID-19, this come and make the whole world come on pause, and making them recognize that, hey, you have to reset and come again. It's giving the world, the people all over an opportunity to come again, reset, and let me do things the right way. And a lot of people is not onto the right thing, because a lot of people get through with the bad things. So they don't want the change that the government is making today. And Dr. Keith Rowley is on the right track. This government is on the right track with change to make things happen fair and good for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of people not recognizing that, but that is what this government, if the PNM at the past was like what Dr. Keith Rowley doing today, we'd never be in this situation today. But what happened is that they try to play nice and good with the people and don't want to do the right thing, cause us to be in this situation. But thank God that PNM and CA great is the PNM, and they will prevail. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Sharon.
Morning.
So what's up?
Yes, good morning. You know what I want to talk about? Look at by the banks, right? Well, I went on a watch me. I'm telling you honestly, I went and I put that particular bank in the place. It read. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. It ain't read and ready, eh? My loan. They're telling me that I have XY amount of money to pay. Lo and behold, now it comes out of my salary every month. Every month it comes out of my salary. Lo and behold, something came and happened and they just didn't get to pull it. These people send my name to creditors. I go tell you the figure, 600 and plus, huh? They send my name, you know.
600 and plus dollars you're owing them?
Yes. No, was just 1 month. And they send my name to the creditors.
They send somebody I know.
No.
Send Bailey for somebody I know.
Well, I went into them and I let them have it. Because I said that to them and I tell them, I say, yeah, what? Look at my track record with you all. Look at it. Because I took a loan, I refinanced, you all refinance the loan again for me. And that is what I'm going to send creditors for me, $600 and plus dollars. I let them have it. And another thing is that the senior citizens, when they get their money in this COVID, Ms. Sharon, it's hard to see that these people and them have to be standing up in the sun, in the hot sun, especially in South. I don't know for Port of Spain, but especially in South, my heart goes out for my senior citizens and them because they have to stand up in the sun hours before they can get into the bank. Oh God, what's so hard? Put up a little tent so you know at least, yes, we know it's social distancing, yeah. And I am telling you, there's a certain credit union on Rushwood Street in San Fernando. They have 2 tents for their customers. 2 tents they have on the outside for the customers. Oh gosh, come on, at least I find the bank should put up some sort of tent so that, especially for the senior citizens, all in Marabella. It is hurt my heart to see them in the hot sun and all making all this extra money. Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, you have a blessed and wonderful day. May God continue blessing you. May God continue blessing you for the work that you're doing. And talking about the lawyers and them, yes, I know I did send you something. I sent you a picture. Yes, I sent you a picture with
you.
Some. Yes, it's me. It's me who sent you the picture. And I have more for you, you know.
Wait.
I have more for you.
Hold on. The picture you send me is the blocking up of the land.
No. Just Miss Sharon.
Over the land is the house.
No, the house where the pit is, I tell you, 12, just to put up a little wall. But here what? I can't tell you that on air. I will tell you it personally.
All right.
I have good information for you.
All right.
Personally, I will call you and tell you.
Right, okay.
With them set of lawyers and them, especially this one on Harris Street. Go to me.
All right, okay, very well, caller. Have a good day. Good morning to you. There's Bruce?
What do you mean?
What jail is this? You say what's small then?
Tiny.
Will you get up at you?
My mother bring that for me the other day, me and about 3 or 4 girlfriends growing up with. Man, I said it for them, you talk about laugh.
Well, it's all one with me to see that. I find my head was looking big, boy. People, I'm telling all you. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, Bruce, morning.
Morning.
Bruce, morning to you too. I heard you speaking about some accounts in certain business places. But I want to remind you that the government, when the COVID started, they gave these business people millions of dollars so that they would not tax or raise the businesses on behalf of the customers, the population.
Caller, wait,
And
hold
they're
on.
still doing it.
Hold on. When you say they gave, you're sure they gave?
Well, that the Prime Minister spoke about that. The Minister of Finance, they spoke about that.
I'm not too
Well,
sure.
I'm not too sure it's give,
about
because
give.
here what has happened. What I from as I understand, right? There was a request that the people don't get penalties on like loans and different things.
And that they hold the loans or so on.
Right.
Until, because I
And
know
no, the thing
my
about
bank
it,
hold my loan.
well, they said my bank did the same thing, but some of these stores, well, I'm talking about one in particular because I deal with them, right? What it is they did when everything was locked down, I was still looking for where it was available to pay my installment and realized that they were totally locked off. There was nothing in place. Right?
That is correct.
So after the whole thing now, when we came out of it and I started back paying the installment, I got a call from a bailiff telling me that I am owing, which would have been equivalent to the 3 months. I said, well, how is this possible?
They did that across the board.
Well,
and that
this
was
is
wrong.
well,
because
this
the
is what
government allowed them the time.
Well, this is what I realized because while I was speaking to one of our co-workers here, he told me last week they called his wife and tell her the same thing, and that is madness. You can't do people them thing.
The government must look into that. I am calling on the minister to look into that because that is contrary to the instructions of the financial management system after the COVID start.
The hurtful thing about it is there was no way to pay the installments. No way, because everybody was closed.
That is totally correct.
You couldn't even do it online because they didn't have anything set up for it. Now you're seeing something set up for it online.
No, but all they had to simply
I am a victim of that. And I tell them about it.
All they had to simply do, hold on. All they had to simply do is get in touch with all the customers.
Exactly.
Let them know that, remember, we have these 3 months. Would you like to make an arrangement?
Right.
So you're coming forward. Your installment is $500, but you'll still have to put an extra $200 for the backlog or so on. But you just come just so.
And that is it.
Yes, there have been enough people with that. I know that because here what they do, they're charging you for late payment.
Mm-hmm.
No, that is not your fault, but they're charging you for the late payment, adding it, and they're giving you a compound interest on it. And that is what is dangerous about the whole system. And telling you owe that. And sending your name to the creditors.
I tell you, when the man called me and tell me, I say, what? A bailiff? I said, brother man, let me tell you something. In my whole born life, I had things that I was paying for was twice, 3 times, 10 times more than this. And no bailiff never had us to come to me because I am no delinquent payer.
Exactly.
You understand? So the fact that you come in to tell me, you come in to come and tell me, have the audacity to tell me about it soon it could be under repossession. I say, what? I say, you not coming and take nothing by me, boy. You mad or what?
Look, another person tell me
they're going.
Look, another person text me and say they're going through the same thing. They're going through the same thing.
That is madness.
Across the board. I am aware of it because I challenge them on it. I challenge them. And I'm prepared to go to court still to expose all of them. I'm prepared to do that. I'm not going to take that stupidness from them.
Exactly. Kola, thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Sharon, I wanted to talk to you on my friend who came with you all there. I wanted to talk to you personally on it.
Who is that?
Pastor Google.
Oh, you want to talk to me privately on it?
Yeah. When I'll give you a call.
Okay, all right.
Okay, good. Thanks. Bye-bye. Blessing.
All right, thank you. And again, let me say good morning to Google and his family and hope that the recovery is speedy. And I feel so. And I hope so. So, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Brian.
Pleasant good morning to you, Miss Felix.
Good morning. How are you today?
Not too bad at all. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Miss Felix, and pleasant good morning to all your listeners and callers, as well as Mr. Oh, I forget your name already. I don't really gain well. Anyway, it's a chance, yes. Sharon, listen, that lady who called a while earlier, apparently she's from the south. And what she experienced by that particular bank is what I experienced. Because I had to leave home early to go down and stand up in this line outside the bank. And the sun came up. Now, I have been outside the bank since Minister 6, and the sun came up, and I had to wait until the bank opened 8 o'clock. Now, the thing about it is that there were two lines which I didn't know about, a line for the normal citizens and one for senior citizens. So I jump out the normal line and I go in the senior citizens line, it was shorter. So when I went to go in the bank, somebody came out and asked me what I'm coming here for. I said, but apparently you all have stopped taking the loan on the vehicle. And I came to straighten out that. They said, but you had to straighten it out on the line. I said, well, yeah, what, me and no computer home. I come to straighten it out now. I'm in this line 2 hours now. So I went in the bank, and first of all, they stopped me and they said, you're a senior citizen? I said, yes, I'm a senior citizen. I retired a long time. But he's looking at me. But he realized what I've done inside the bank already. Let me pass, okay? So what you come to see about? I say, I came to see about this deduction that you all are taking out of my account. Apparently, you all have stopped. And I had to wait another 2 hours to go and see a certain teller. One to the teller that asked me the same question. When I started to make noise in the bank, when I started to make noise, now the security with the firearm coming towards me. I said, where you going? Just I said, where you going? I said, I have a problem in this bank and I had to do with it this morning, you know. So, when I started to make the little noise now, the security coming towards me with the firearm, I watching here, I pull my arms, I stand up by the teller. Teller telling me that I have to go back home and go online and apply for this, to tell them that I don't want any, this exemption from this thing, this 3-1 thing. I said, lady, let me tell you something. I ain't that hot sun 2 hours now. I had to wait for 2 hours inside of here. And then I have that little pipsqueak out there with a little, because you have a little gun any way, so you could do me something. All of a sudden, I see a short Indian lady come up to me. What is the problem? I said, I don't tell you again too. just so I said. He said, yes, well, you tell me. Well, I thought you talked to me, so I realized she had to be somebody's senior.
Yeah.
So I said, lady, let me tell you this. I see all you leaving the money in the account. I don't take out $2,000 out of the money every day. I pay them maybe $7,000 something like that a month. I said, I take out $2,000 out of the account, and I see the rest of the money there. I said, but I'm not taking all the money because you automatically decided to leave him because of what the government. I said, let me tell you something. I ain't tell you to leave no more. I said, take all your money every month because I know how all of this work. That's what I say. I said, take all your money every month. And this little pipstick about all the security, and that woman behind there, all the calling that teller, like she too lazy to go and get a document for me to sign or whatever she had to do because I'm not coming out of this bank until I sort this thing out. She said, okay.
Brian?
And she go and tell the security, tell her, organize the documents for the gentleman to sign.
Brian, we coming back.
Do it in the bank.
Brian, we coming back. We have to go to Heritage, and you have two obituaries. We'll be back. Do not shift your dial.
All right.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Joanne, I have to go in the bank to pay some bills.
Mom, remember we're going to sign you up for Republic Online and Republic Mobile.
But don't I still need to go to the bank to sign up?
No, Mom. Republic Bank made it even easier for us to sign up. Just visit republictt.com, click the Republic Online sign-up banner, follow the instructions, and you're good to go.
No need to visit the bank when you can use Republic Online and Republic Mobile. Pay bills, transfer funds to any local bank or to any Republic Bank account. Check balances and more anywhere at any time. Take advantage of Republic's convenient sign-up process and do your banking from home. Log on to republictt.com and find out how easy it is to sign up today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
You are now tuned into Crooked Common Law, a Kenan Bonaparte production on the Tobago Festivals Network.
If you ever see a life flash before your eyes, then you go understand that the great beyond is a place of serious mystery. In 5 seconds, you will ask yourself, where you going? What your family go do when you're gone? And if you go ever find your way back? Hard questions. But if you're like me, and the people you bear your soul to is the same people plotting your death, then your questioning does have to get different. Roll, Jordan, roll. Roll, Jordan, roll. Look, I want to go to heaven when I die, to hear when Jordan roll.
Are you relatives?
Yes, husband and daughter.
She gonna be okay, doctor?
I can't confirm right away. I am going to liaise with the medical technicians who brought her in and run my own assessments. Please, sit out here. As soon as I have word on her condition, I would report, all right?
Doctor, please. Told her she died now, please.
Yes, doctor. Please.
I'll be back shortly.
See, catch your breath. Martha will be okay. You will only make yourself anxious and frustrated. If you keep stressing like this,
Why? Why, Uncle? Why it takes so long to help she?
I was just as afraid as you, Denise. What happened? You feel everybody could bear to see somebody they love out of breath? I didn't know what to do.
It have a big difference between not knowing what to do and not doing nothing at all. And you just stand up there like, watching she waste away.
Denise, I don't know where you're going with this, but don't try to blame me. If I could give your mother my last breath, I would have. You know this?
I don't know anything. Let we just pray, mommy good.
You see ungratefulness? I'm not tolerating that from you, eh? You hear what I'm saying?
What is what you talking about?
You feel it's now me and your mother pick up or what? Your mother was sick. You don't feel if I wanted to...
Mr. Webster and Miss Nurse, a moment in my office, please.
Doctor, my name is Philbert Nurse, Martha's husband.
Good evening, Mr. Nurse. Please, step into my office. Let's discuss this.
What happened to my wife?
Daddy, I don't know what happened. We was...
It's okay. I am here now. It's okay.
Who invites you here, partners?
Daddy, I'm so glad you come.
Don't make this moment about you. I didn't come here for you.
I didn't ask you that, I asked who invited you here.
Let me make something clear. You see, my family, I will show up for my family whenever they call. And my daughter call, so I come.
Can everyone please calm down?
Denise, what you call you for? You losing your mind or what?
If you don't want me and you to have serious issues, try not to raise your voice when you're talking to my child, eh?
Your child? And what you gonna do? You have no rights here? Furthermore, the same route you take to come in is the same route you will have to take to leave. Just leave.
Gentlemen, please.
Daddy, just leave now. I will call her when we're done.
You see, Denise, this is what has get me cross with you, As soon as Martha fall, you pick up your phone, quick, to call Philbert.
Yes, because I she father, and I have a right to know what's going on.
A right? Where you was, Where you was when Martha fall sick, bad the first time, Where you was when D break she hand? You's a father when you want to be?
The last time I checked, my name's still on the marriage certificate, And Martha never one day ask me for a divorce, eh?
That's uncalled for. Gentlemen, please, please.
You know why, King Liar? It's cause she didn't want nothing to do with you. Doctor, ask this man to leave here immediately for me, please.
Anybody to leave here is you. Yeah, no, and you see the next time you come up...
Daddy, I'm begging you. Just go now.
Denise, use the causa.
Hello.
I don't want to hear you.
I could damage your bad.
Damage me?
When you see a senior...
Please,
damage me.
please. Calm down. I have something to say. Gentlemen, hey, Martha is dead.
Mom is dead.
This episode was brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and sponsored by the Tobago House of Assembly.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Gloria George Charles, who departed this life at the age of 76 years on Thursday, the 3rd of September 2020, at her residence, Sumai Trace, Capdeville, Point Fortin. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Mildred George Snell and Alex George, wife of the late Joseph Charles, mother of Charmaine, Holly, and Kenyatta, grandmother of 7, great-grandmother of 9, sister of Jean, Henderson, Marva, June, Kent, Hazel-Ann, and Annette Bunny, aunt of many, in-law of the Charles family of Grenada, relative of the George and Snell families, friend of many. Public viewing for the late Gloria will take place on Thursday, the 10th of September 2020 at 2 p.m. at the Rock of Ages Spiritual Baptist Church, Warden Road, Point Fortin, followed by a private service at 2:30 p.m. Thence to the Capdeville Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funerals Homes at 648-3462. We have also been asked to announce the passing of Rhea Deidre Mitchell, who departed this life at the age of 46 years on Thursday, the 3rd of September 2020 at the San Fernando General Hospital. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of Thelma Mitchell and Roy Dell, deceased, mother of Relone Vauze, Relone Mitchell, Shipion Tyra Jones, and Sharon Mitchell, grandmother of Justice James, adopted grandmother of Zion Myers, sister of Rona Pallas, Junior Samuel, Roland Mitchell, Michael Mitchell, Ricky, and Roger Mitchell, deceased, niece of Roy Mitchell, deceased, and Victor Dell, aunt of many, in-law of many, relative of Mitchell, Dell, Daniel, Priddy, Parson, and James families, friend of many. The public viewing for the late Rhea Deidre Mitchell will take place on Thursday, the 10th of September 2020 at 1 p.m. at the St. Michael's Spiritual Baptist Church, Pier Road, La Brea, followed by a private service at 3 p.m. thence to the La Brea Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
This is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
my gosh. We're back. Massachusetts will kill me, you know. He say, timing is everything, matter is dead. No divorce, husband getting everything, if no will. Bacchanal now start. Oh Lord, I had to laugh. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
Enjoying your program as usual.
You are. Nice.
I was traveling, so I missed out on the young lady who called concerning the fridge.
Yeah.
She can try the Consumer Affairs Division and see what kind of help she could get from them.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know where. I know they used to be on Nelson Street. I'm not sure. She could find out. Let's check. I don't know what ministry they fall under. I don't even know. But they used to be on Nelson Street, lower down Nelson Street, like where Agostini was, opposite there, somewhere there. So she could check. She could check them.
Okay.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. So it's 7:47 a.m. Remember, today is the 8th of September, 2020. Very soon is my second son's birthday. Wow. Well, let me say good morning to Kevin. Kevin called me yesterday and he's excited. He have a little project he want to do. So very soon I'll be telling you guys so we can support that project. And in terms of he wanted to make some stuff to do some sales, I said, nice, excellent, very good. So I have to call him today. And I have to call the lady in Moruga today. Because by today I would know exactly what type of materials she's going to get to add on to what she have, and then we will do the rest. All right, so we're talking, guys, very soon before the end of the week. I'm hoping to have some more conversation to let us know when it's going to start. So I'll tell you. Caller, and to persons, if I didn't call you and you still have your contributions to give, you can call 787-157, that's 71, that's Angie. Call Angie, or you can call me. To the persons who would have sent me money via MoneyGram, Western Union. If you're sure I did 9, 10, 11 transactions, 9 at Western and 2 at MoneyGram. If you send me and I missed it by you sending me the information on the WhatsApp and I missed out, please just send me back asking me if I collected, please, so I can go through to make sure I collected everybody who sent to me, locally and or foreign listeners and callers. All right? So to Miss Bernard, she know I'm speaking to her. We are just waiting to see the balance of materials, and we lining up everything to head to Moruga. All right, guys? And if we have any volunteers and anybody who, masons and so on, we would, I would be very grateful if you can call me. All right? Good. So I have a call on 9. Mommy Sauce, hold on. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Mommy Sauce?
Yeah.
Right, hold on for me. Roberto, you know you just talk long. I better take Mommy Sauce before you.
No, Sarah, I got short today.
All right, well, tell me short.
Yes. Sarah, listen now. I just want the people out there to have a little conscience. I hear so much of people, and all of a sudden your boss gets popular. Because I hear everybody, I want this, and I want that, and I want to come home, and I want laptop, and I want money, and everybody's, I want to. What's going on? Sharon, let me deal with needs now. The medical fraternity needs a break. The doctors need to be safe. The nurses need a rest. The people need to get better. We can't be concentrating on how many people want to come home and how many want other things. Let us deal with the needs, especially with the medical staff. They need a rest. The family need to see them. The family need to be safe, because every time they have to go home, they have a risk of carrying virus home.
because they're dealing with it whole day.
Roberto,
Relax a little bit.
Roberto, I thought you tell me it'll be short. So you see I should have taken mommy sauce before you?
That was short, Sarah. God.
Mommy sauce?
Yeah, I didn't say no.
Oh, good, the noise.
Where is boy? I'm trying to from here. Let me just say, I have 2 envelopes for you. I have some people in front of me now, so I have 2 envelopes for you.
All right.
One from somebody in Toko and a next one from a fan. She just said she's a fan.
All right.
So
Somebody else now sent me a WhatsApp here and said they'll drop something off by you.
All right.
Oh gosh, and I had to come.
Jamel said he was checking you this evening.
Oh gosh, good. Praise God.
I don't know. Hopefully so. I will give him it.
All right.
Yesterday I said I give Patrice, but she finished work late.
All right.
All right.
Or if not, I'll call you and see if I could get Kevin or one of them to come down and drop this stuff and...
all right.
All right, okay.
All right, then. All right.
All right, so let me say good morning to Paris, my darling. Let me tell you, my honey bunny, Paris, I must pray. I have a new work now. As the cleaning agent woman. Turn around the next one. Right. Yes. I am so pleased, Let me tell you all, Paris is my goddaughter. And I have taken this, I say, see me, Paris, I am going to be responsible for your books. And every year I do that. And every year Paris just make me feel, oh my God. Every year is A+, 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 A+. As buy them books with a joy in my heart. Because she just advancing and, oh gosh, Paris girl, your godmother love you bad. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're getting ready for the ads. It's 7:53 a.m. So the ads are going to come up in a short while. I just have a minute and something. Let me just take this call quickly. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brucey. Right.
Sorry.
Just a little information. The lady with the fridge, long ago, the Ministry of Attorney General and Legal Affairs, the Consumer Affairs used to fall under that ministry, but now it's under the Ministry of Trade and then the Nicholas Towers.
Oh, and that ministry is Minister Paula Gopi-Skun.
Yes.
I will give her a call myself.
All right.
Very
just
nice.
some information.
Okay. Thank you very much, my dear Janelle.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Nice. So I will try to shoot a call to Minister Gopi-Skun and see if she can direct us to somewhere or somebody to go to and see that young lady. So the young lady with the fridge, call me. I never seen your number here. I'll call you.
You knew how much she done pay for the fridge already?
Because I nearly go to tell her. Tell them come back for the fridge, you know.
You seen that?
But boy, So Trinidad and Tobago will be back. The ads are upon us. Don't shift your dial.
Talk your talk.
But we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street.
919 FM.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Honey, that's enough.
It's only 2 more things.
But I want Clem growing up. I want to win cash.
Jeez, okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Cash in with Clem Growing Up for a chance to win $40,000 in cash prizes. Simply purchase one Clem Growing Up 1,600 grams or two Clem Growing Up 800 grams. Then visit Nestle-Caribbean.com/promo to enter. Clem, your love, their future. Clem is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's with Dr. Livert. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livert rather than diet, Dr. Livert has transformed a number of lives. Countrywide is now live on the street, 919 FM, every Monday from 9 a.m. Tune in this Monday and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livert on 919 FM. This and every Monday at 9 a.m. It's time that you live.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street at 919 FM. Every Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
We know you're tired of the old talk. Time for the facts to speak for themselves. Now you decide who really has the bigger, faster mobile network. Digicels won the Speed Test Awards 2 years in a row with the widest coverage map in the country. See for yourself. Download Ookla and put Digicel to the LTE speed test and compare our coverage. We're not afraid to be honest. And that's real talk. Make the switch today. Digicel, the bigger, better, faster network.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM. Where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Stop killing we African people, stop killing we Africans, stop killing we, 'cause we tired of this racism. Stop killing we African people, stop killing we Africans, stop killing we, 'cause we tired, yes we tired, Father God please put a helping hand. Tell me why they do not like the Africans. Father God, I don't know what we did to them. Every day they killing African children. So I want to know why they kill we, and the police to kill we, and the army answer we kill we. CIA 1, 2, kill we. KKK 1, 2, kill we. Racist skinheads to kill we. Africans we have to unite. Build black business and treat each other right. Spend your money in black community. Only then they will have respect for we. Over 400 years we suffering. We survived the torture, burning, rapes, hangings. Cities burning up, the whole world protesting. Black people tired of hate and racism. So I ask again why they kill we. Send the police who kill we, and the army kill we. Politicians who kill we. Father God please answer we kill we. HIV me to kill we. COVID-19 to kill we. Ebola me to kill we. Africans we have to unite.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The problem is a problem. Oh my gosh! Check it out. You know what to do, babies. Oh my gosh! Problems. She said somebody buggy and ride it. Oh my gosh! She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh! She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh! She have the right foot, the right grip. She says somebody buggy and ride it. Oh my gosh! She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh! She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh! She have the right foot, the right grip.
Can't sit down on it, put your back in it. You know more in your proper limit. Put your content on me hard drive. This is not a floppiness. Bend over, let me give you happiness. Excuse me cockiness. You think I just sweet, you must be molasses.
Mind you broke off me gear stick. She said somebody buggy and ride it. Oh my gosh. She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh. She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh. She have the right foot, the right grip. She says somebody buggy and ride it. Oh my gosh. She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh. She ride it. She ride it. Oh my gosh. She have the right foot, the right grip. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah. This one is not for young girls. Sometimes old woman just give you what you want. Oh, what you want, what you want. Old woman just give you what you need. Oh, what you sometimes old woman just give you what you like. Oh, what you like, what you like. Old woman just make me feel so sweet. I don't know what you call me. I the Cuba slicer. Cuba slicer. I the Cuba slicer. Call me the Cuba slicer. I the Cuba slicer. In your night I'm ready tonight, yeah. I the Cuba slicer. Call me the Cuba slicer.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
It's your world, baby. Do what you like. Why not you please, baby? Do what you want with me tonight. Have your way with me all night. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up.
set good and sit down on top. Then you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good, good love. I wanna give you right back. Then you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good, good love. I wanna give you right back. You start push back, right back till you feel it. I want you to feel it, feel it, feel it. Snap, can you feel it?
Shall find and you can call me. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. One, you called 10 times yesterday, 10 more again today. Think you can program but I live my own damn life. Seems like you want more than company. Can't tell in friends and family about a young handsome guy. Don't get things twisted, baby. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple, yeah.
All right, so Trinidad Tobago, we are back in the World by Extension listening. So guys, you can view us on YouTube, Street live stream, and I've shared it on my Facebook page. I've shared it on Titans of Democracy. You can see it right there. Go on your Facebook page and punch in Titans of Democracy. I think I shared it on the Street 919 FM. I don't know if it will stay there, but it's there. So guys, you can see us live in studio. So get on.
But not all the time, so you say you're not letting go. You think life's a rodeo. Please do not bring that vibe, cause I'm just the man outside. Tell Juliet I'm not Romeo. I'm not the milk to a Oreo. Just get your feelings outside and don't get mixed up now, baby. Don't expect no more than what we are.
All right, so it is on my Facebook page, Sharon Felix, or you can go to Titans of Democracy on our Facebook page and see us right there. Or you can go to YouTube, Street live stream, yeah? So we live right there. Nice. Good. Let me say good morning to Boto Ayo, Helen Ross, Lydia Ennis Elliott, Claire Iris, Alison Rogers, Dave Garcia, Foreign TTB, Rude Trudy, William McLeod.
From the clan McLeod.
McLeod. Lystra DeMartis, Hannah Sinat, Maria Lyons, Janet Armstrong, Elizabeth Darrell Williams, Joyce Leben, Marva Jones, Gloria Jeffrey, Manuela Peters, Gabriella Quinton, Joyce, I said that already, Lisa Peter King, Joyce Hillary, did I say Debbie Marcus? Tracy Graves, Anthony Reynolds, A. Cole, Audra Cole, Mike Delp, Teresa Conniff, Anastasia Jackie, Anne-Marie Remy Charles, D.H. Rubain, Lyris Lane, Gaylan Jackson, Genevieve Derby. Good morning to all of you. Let's see who will come on to the bottom. $1 Million Man, the great one. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. So people, you can send the numbers up. Send your numbers up, guys. Go on your YouTube channel. Street live stream. Teresa Pereira, Linda Daniel, good morning to you.
Tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, tell them what I'm supposed to do.
Or is it the way you're looking?
Caller, good morning.
Yes, Sharon, I'm calling back again.
Yes, ma'am.
With the information for the lady, the unit that is under the Ministry of Trade and the Consumer. It would be the Consumer Rights and Protection Unit. And I will text you, because I don't want to call the lady's name on air.
Please do that.
She used to work with me some time ago, so I don't know if she's still there, that unit, but I'll text you the lady's name that the person can ask for.
Okay, excellent. Nice.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Good. So let me send some love and good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Regis, and especially our chairman of the board, Mr. Regis. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Primus. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Chance. Good morning to the whole of Tobago. Mr. and Mrs. Archer, Mrs. Crosby, Mrs. Rowley, Uncle Landy, the Trims, the Guys, the Daniels. Good morning to Sheldon Cunningham, my darling. Good morning to everybody in Tobago. Good morning to the whole of Trinidad, the Caribbean. Good morning to my friend in Grenada. He tell me, girl, I just had to hide to call you. Let me tell you, don't worry. Nothing doesn't last forever. Tell me you have real issues and problems. And you know why it is sometimes we just want to treat people in a kind of way, boy. We still have parents who just ill-treat children. Ay. This particular fella, big man, you know, not a little boy, no big man. He had to call. He bunks up listening to us, so he's listening to us. They're taking off the internet and all kind of thing. And so he had to he didn't want to hear him on the phone. If you're on the phone, they want to know who he's talking to. He had to go tell me, sometimes he talking to me, whispering, he tell me under the house talking to me, and all kind of things. So I'm trying to work with him. Let me say good morning. I ain't calling his name at all. You don't understand that? Oh, you could be so wicked sometimes. So guys, we would be talking with it's the Consumer Affairs. I'll get in the person. I'll try and call and see if I get the person, and I'll even try to get Minister Paula Gopi Schoon. And let's see what's happening there. And also, all your lawyers, all your buck up. Oh, it's not like people long ago who afraid to talk and they, oh God, they frighten you, you know. It's a new dispensation of human beings. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:14 a.m. And all you hear the bacchanal were going on. All you listen to the piece of heritage. All you listen to that. It sung to me as though like the lady got poisoned.
It's singing like that.
It's singing like that. But who trying to do that? But my grandson, you didn't see him? You see him there? and there's one to give me a set of talk last night. The hair get cut now.
Oh gosh.
Telling me, no, it cut long time, but he take off all last night. He orchestrate his own haircut. And there's one to give me a set of talks. I said, boy, what happened? When I finished cut my hair, I'm gonna take a shower, rinse off this. Yeah. So I lie down and say, who rubbing me down tonight? Yeah, but I do it last night. I do it sometime. Then somebody else come now. I said, well, what is this? As soon as I say, well, you know, I think I have a little $20. I'm coming. I said, what the hell is this? I didn't see there. Good morning to Isaiah first. Isaiah is the head of the packet. Uncle Isaiah. Headed by Sophia. Headed by Smartman Aidan. Sophie by tomato balls. And he snatched the tomato balls to get it fall. He run and he rough up all on the ground. He push all in his mouth. All. I said, but how you can do it? He can't talk. I said, so how you will do that? He take up all this. What miss? I said, but look at how he missed that. So he coming back for that too, you know. So here Sophie now will tell me now. Yeah, but Sophie will tell me. Well, you didn't do anything, Nana. You didn't, not even a reimburse. I say, I take your tomato balls. But I say, I'll go bust the shop. I said, but look, his mother sit down right there. You have to complain to his mother and father and let them buy back your bag of tomato balls. She buy a whole bag. I said, but I buy a bottle for you. A whole bag of tomato balls. And he now must he find she get him one. Now and then. He wrap the whole thing and the bag burst. Back and I just stay out of the whole thing. You see me, I stay now. When you're talking to the next one, you have Jaden. Jaden must tell me, nope. I'm not coming. I'm not talking. I'm not playing. I say, all right. And then I had a dance off. No, we had a dance off last night. Morning, Ethan. Ethan does give me some dance. Well, in these days I will bring it out, tape it and show you go dead with that. Ethan is the best. He choreograph his own moves. And he in his own dance class. Nobody can. You can't follow them dance. You can't. So Trinidad and Tobago, 8:17 a.m. So remember the children getting ready for the online schooling. Everybody, I hope all you get all their books. Isaiah don't have a bag of books. So get yourself organized. Get prepared. But I want to talk to some of the teachers this morning, right? Yeah, what I want to tell all you. You see, the second-hand information, I have a real problem with it. If it is that a WhatsApp group is formulated, I think the teacher supposed to be on the WhatsApp group so she can talk directly to the parents.
Makes sense.
You talking to a parent or forwarding message to a parent for she to forward message to me, I don't want no second-hand information. And this time, this is a different time as done before. Put your rules down, tell them, parents, I don't want you calling me at a certain time after 6 o'clock or whatever. And only emergency calls if needed. Let's text. And then you have to put regulations. If you have a WhatsApp group, you have to let them know the WhatsApp group is for information for your children. Not no set up picture this. A long chain letter and prayers and the prayers is good, but not on the group. You could send everybody that individually, personal to themselves. Set your rules and regulations. But don't come and tell me you have a parent set forward in the message. But then if they're the kids, then I'm not supposed to be on that group. Because I getting second-hand information. And if I have an issue with something, I have to put in the group for the parent not to take it, carry it back to you and then come back to me. No, man. I have a problem with that. So I waiting to get a number for the teacher to tell her. I am not impressed with that. Not impressed with it. So Trinidad and Tobago, I'm just saying to the children, get your things organized, and all who have to get the Zoom, all who have the internet and the tablet and the computer. Now, guys, let me just tell you, I have a fantastic computer guy. Right now, he's working with a lady with a laptop that he's doing there for her. I can vouch for the gentleman because he just did a desktop for me. And it's in good, I'm not tell you it fast, it's like a speeding bullet. And the amount of things I got with it, brother, I get what do you call it?
The tower. The
monitor.
Webcam. Speakers.
Not no cheap speakers, all you. I'll take out a picture. Not no cheap speakers. Go ahead, Bruce.
Obviously, your keyboard, your mouse.
Right.
And all your programs.
And he programmed the computer
everything.
With Microsoft Word, Excel, this, that,
All your programs.
So, people, I told you I am the agent and I only want really interested persons to call. I can tell you right now, in the next 2 weeks, he will have some all the goods because they're coming in and I think he waiting to clear. So right now I think he have a one for 45 and one for 50, I think, and 55. 5,000 and 5,500. And the 45 I think is gone because the lady who called me yesterday, I passed it on to her. So he working with that right now.
Okay.
And he have 2 others at hand right now. But in about 2 weeks' time he should have more available.
Yeah.
All right? But I just telling you, and you know, whenever anybody do anything for me and I'm pleased about it, I come here and I advertise, just like Ryan in Manzalina, who took my hutch? My hutch that my mother take red floor paint and paint over my $10,000+ hutch in them times. When I was about 22 years, 24 years, 25 years, I buy my hutch on hire purchase, and she take red paint and paint it. And Ryan and his wife stripped down the entire hutch and bring it back to the real look. Real look. And I've passed on Ryan to many people, sort of is one, and he was extremely pleased with the cupboards and so on. So let me just tell you, and I also have needles, you know, needles is a needles place all here. If you see the cupboard, so I have cupboard men. So we have cupboard men. So according to where you are, call me, and I will direct you to the most closest person in your vicinity. Yes. You only disappearing so every minute? Oh gosh, boy. You're working Maxi? Call her. Morning.
Morning, Felix.
Good morning, Miss Tuna Puna.
I hear all those children getting prepared to go and start the school. God bless them. Protect them and keep them safe and help them to focus. Focus, all right? But I wasn't going to call you. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I wasn't going to call you, but you give me a joke here.
Which one?
You know you're saying sometimes?
What's that, boy?
My $25,000 hutch. Giant, when he was about 25 years old.
I tell you, that was...
No, let me talk. Don't block me. Hutch used to sell for $25,000.
No, I said 10,000 plus.
When you say 25-year-old.
I said 25, well, I must make a mistake.
Yeah, girl, and that would make me call you.
and listen, I bought my hutch on hire purchase, you know.
And you said that too.
Right. So to me, I said, paint floor red, you know. Floor polish and varnish, you know.
Yes.
I say, and she feels she do such a good thing. I
that
said,
is true, girl. I had that problem too.
I said, but how you could do that?
God, she tried. She tried, poor thing. She tried.
Tuna, step red, floor red, hutch red, and I do, and that time. And that time now, I just kind of fight up and I was fixing the cupboards in the kitchen. So, you know, you're staying at the clear, you're not too dark. The lady paint that red too.
Oh, poor soul.
I said, but there's a red house.
A red house. So she read, you read.
I tell you.
If you're red, you're dead. But hear me. When my first marriage, we bought a piece of furniture. I don't know if you remember seeing it. And it's put liquor inside it as you come in the door. A big globe. A big globe, and it have like a tray. A trolley is a trolley.
Oh, yes, I saw it. I remember it.
Girl, when you open that trolley, you see every part of the world side of it, you know.
Oh.
When you come, you'll see it again.
I never, you see, I didn't fast. I wanted to touch it the last time, but it freed.
May I tell with you? You know, so I leave that piece of furniture. In those days, it was about 1800 sweet. My son was 5 years old. The one who is 52, he was 5 years old at the time. And you when you pay that kind of price for something, it was one of the first ones they ever brought in. I've seen them in other people's place, but I only see one globe. But I never seen it like a bar. We have the glasses on top of it and the drinks underneath and stuff like that. I leave my piece of unique for the time I go away. I leave him and I run away. My cousin take over my husband and I said it in law. She wanted to decorate my house like she could handle that. Girl come out and said, Vince, a big woman. So she had that mother. She take this thing and she put varnish on the chair. She put the varnish and she didn't put the light varnish like it was originally in. She put a dark varnish, break the bar to protect the buttons from falling down, like the railing on it, and take mechanical electrical tape and tape up my piece of furniture. Girl, I come back to Trinidad. When I came back home and I realized my ex-husband in America, I run in the house and I pick up that piece of furniture because by that time she gone. You understand? This is a bacchanal thing for Friday. And she gone. Shower, when I pick up that thing and I see what that woman do to my the bar inside of the bar with all the nice map of the world, start to roll up and cake up and it's spoiled. Shower. You won't see it, me, I don't open the bar and shower that thing spoiled. But it's beautiful for situation. You understand? So sometimes people have good intentions, but when they don't understand or they don't know certain things, they're going to be a disaster. But I'm just really calling by here with the $25,000 touch. And I start to laugh and say, you just must laugh and you even know. You understand? You just make people happy on the outside. Because when they laugh, it's when they're happy, you know. So, yeah, when I tell you something, you must laugh. You say something that I love, so I feel good for that. So, shower girl, when you come, I don't want them coming again.